Hey friends, it is early morning here, and I thought it would be fantastic to share moral and life lesson story with you, which I read from this book, from the Flowing River by Follow, the writer of Alchemist. Okay, let me initiate and let me dive in it. One morning, the great warrior Genghis Khan, or people even call it Genghis Khan, went out with his court for hunting. His companion was carrying bows, arrows as armor with him, but he was carrying his favorite falcon on his heart, which was surer and better than any armor. Despite group enthusiastic effort, they couldn't find anything. Disappointed, came back to the camp. In order to Khan not take out his frustration on his companion, he left the party there and rode alone. They waited even more expected for him, but he rode out. Much while it felt trusted or much tired, and he was desperate to find something for drink. To his surprise, in front of him, a thread of water flowing from a rock. He released his favorite falcon and took out his silver cup, which he always carried with him. He started filling it, but the water flow was quite slow. As the cup filled, he raised it toward his lips. The falcon flew up and came to him and plucked the cup and dashed it to the ground, which made Genghis Khan furious. But it was his favorite falcon, and he thought the bird might be thirsty also. He again took the cup and cleaned the dirt from it and started refilling it. As this time cup was half filled, again the falcon took the flight and came to the cup, dashed it to the ground and spilled the water, which, even though Genghis Khan adored his favorite falcon, but under any circumstances he could not allow such disrespect. He thought, what if someone would be watching this scene from afar and later on go and tell his warrior, the great conqueror, the great king, was incapable of taming a mere bird? So this time he got furious. The king came inside of him, not a friend of falcon. So he drew his sword and he started filling the cup again. This time again he was about ready to drink. As the bird arrived, he just thrust fierce in his breast, and the cup also fallen down and water is spilled. So the bird died, and he was so desperate to drink something that the thread of water also dried. He started climbing that rock. He went up. To his surprise, there actually was a pool of water, but inside of the pool of water lay one of the deadliest snakes in the region. If he could drink the water, he would die instantly, even a sip of water. He flooded with emotions and became silent for a while and came back camp with his falcon on his heart, but this time dead. He ordered a golden figurine to be made and engraved on his wing. And he said that if a friend does something which we don't like and he continue to be our friend, on the second wing he had engraved these words: any action taken in the anger is an action doomed to failure. It contains a moral story. Think about it. Whenever we do any type of decision in our life with anger, it will have catastrophic consequences. So think about it. See you next time.